Welcome back to State of the Union. My guest now is a Republican senator who thinks America's immigration system should be, quote, compassion meets the rule of law. Senator John Kernus of Utah is here with me now in studio. Thank you so much for being here. It's nice to see you. You just heard me speak with the border czar,
Yes.
Tom Homan. Is that the kind of compassionate immigration enforcement you have in mind?
You know, it reminded me of a painful conversation. And sadly, a lot of times when we're talking about immigration, it's just painful. It really is. I absolutely believe it's a false narrative that we can't have rule of law and compassion at the same time. But I think we're getting compassion. We're really struggling with compassion. For instance, going back to the Biden administration, we were told it was compassion to have an open border. It wasn't. That's not compassion. And now what's happening in our cities also feels like it's not compassion.
So what should they be doing better?
Well, listen, you know, I was mayor. If I were mayor, the very first thing I would do is I'd sit down with ICE and I say, I want the bad guys out of my city. And I want my citizens to feel safe. Now let's do that. And too much of that isn't happening. It's like us against them. I don't think these protesters are compassionate. I think that to the extent that ICE is not transparent, it brings this fear into a community. And we've got to get rid of that fear. We've got to get rid of the bad guys and to be compassionate at the same time. We can do it.